not that much stuff done.
I got stoled away. I told Beholder to suck my dick. I got a cool new cloak.
And in response to telling a beholder to suck your dick, he told a mind flayer to suck your brain out.
The first one failed.
Yeah, the first one failed, but to be fair, there were many.
Also, I have in my notes, watch these bumbling fools stumble for an hour and a half.
Pretty much, that's exactly what happened.
That's pretty much what happened.
We went to Rail, oh, there was some familial conflict because Rayven commanded was it command? No, it was suggestion, because command is only one word. Suggestion is she told her brother to take us to where he got the cloak, because Sheev's cloak was in the house.
Hanging up neatly.
Hang on neatly, but because it was stolen, because apparently he liked your cloak, but it is yours, so we are going to take it back.
Oh, FYI, I'm giving that straight to you.
Yeah, I probably won't want it.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's gonna be useful if you.
yeah, I'll keep it as a disguise.
Yeah.
That's all it's going to be used for.
That's exactly what I figured.
And I quote unquote outed myself as a member of Xanathar's guild just to try and intimidate him. It failed horribly. And even with my expertise in deception, we went into the sewers, fought a mimic. I almost got eaten by the mimic. Thank you very much, healers. And and then we were standing in a room for an hour.
Yeah.
trying to find out how the hell we are going to get Sheev back, when really he was at the goddamn house.
I was just chilling, man.
You were unconscious. You weren't chilling.
I was
There's a
chilling.
difference.
All right.
He was stunned, not unconscious. There's a difference.
Isn't he only stunned for a round?
No, his intellect was technically 0.
Oh yeah, that's right. His intelligence went down to 0.
So nothing changed.
Pretty much.
No.
Thank God that isn't insta-death. Because...
For real.
Yeah.
Yep.
You were dumber than a rat. And... eventually, after we gave up, after finding a baby mimic, which was cute, but sad, we went home and leveled up. So now I can finally slap you guys, because now my slaps do actual damage.
You're just gonna ignore the fact that I got a cool new cloak.
You're overcompensating.
Well, we don't know.
And
that.
Leth is now my warlock pact.
Again, compensating.
Nah.
My slaps now do as much damage as a knife.
And I can shoot you with lasers. Yeah. Two.
Alrighty. So as you wake up in the morning, Sheev, you notice the distinct lack of Lif being in the room like you're used to.
Is she on me?
Yes.
I'm gonna go check out my sweet new digs. Like, is Millie in the room still?
Yes, Millie is there.
Well, whenever I wake up, I'm gonna say, "Hello, my dear."
Good morning. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling. That is for sure. I am feeling a lot better. You were the one who saved me, correct?
Yes.
Oh, I very much appreciate that. I was not going to let that bastard beholder take anything from me. I had some very choice words for it, and its eye stalks.
I'm sure you did. What happened? How come How did you get better?
My dad, did you ever notice a presence in this house?
Well, not really. I know we were searching when we first met.
Indeed. Well, I found it. Her name is Lef, and she became a close friend of mine and confidant. Well, she came to me in a dream or something like that, I don't know. And, she bonded to me and saved my life. Well, saved me as much as you did, I guess.
Seems like we both owe her a debt of gratitude then.
I do. And, I'm looking down at my new cloak. It appears that she gave me better clothes as well. I feel it for the collar. How far up does it go?
It goes over your head now.
You're damn right it does. I
He's
feel
a goddamn Time Lord. Great.
I just say, Lef, my dear, I love this.
He tries exiting the door, and the collar stops him from going through. Because it's solid. It's not like fabric.
I'm trying to find a good gift with a really good pop collar, but there is nothing that compares.
Nothing compared.
Nothing compares. Okay.
I think that the best one is honestly the Time Lord.
Yeah.
That's the most accurate one.
It's not far off.
Honestly, for that, I think I just looked up really big collars.
I love it.
Apparently it's there's a trope on TV tropes called the High Collar of Doom.
Interesting.
High Collar of Doom. The high turned up collar is synonymous with not only classical movie vampires, but with obviously evil villainy in general.
They're on to you, Sheev.
Okay, so we got another bad guy.
Naughty.
Don't blame me, blame TV tropes. It's usually paired in cape, but it's not necessary.
I think the cloak acts like a good enough cape, so.
Oh, hang on. Also note that heroes are not excluded from wearing high collars. It's just not a sign of evil when they do it.
There you go. So Sheev, you hear in your voice, you hear in your head, the familiar voice from your dream last night says, "Well, now that we are together, you can always contact me."
That is lovely, my dear. Thank you for saving my life. I owe you so much gratitude.
Maybe someday you'll be able to pay me back.
I assume you'll tell me how to do that when the time comes.
Of course.
I demand 12 babies.
Well, Sheev's gonna turn to Millie. Millie, my dear. How are you doing?
I'm much better now.
Fantastic. I'm very glad. It's kind of hazy, but I remember getting a message saying that you needed to speak with me.
I never sent such a message.
Oh. Oh, maybe... Oh, shit. Perhaps this was all an elaborate ruse. Ugh, Lord. Well, the important thing is, you're okay, I'm okay, ish. Let's make the most of the day.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I honestly have no idea who contacted me. I forget.
Yeah, you was stunned. It's your intelligence was 0 for a while. We forgive you.
I don't remember, but I don't believe it was Blackstaff that contacted him.
I think I just got a message that said Millie needed me, and I'm like, okay.
I'm pretty sure that's how I phrased it. I could be wrong. I might have accidentally said Blackstaff, but it would not have been the Blackstaff. Oh, then I goofed up on that one. I apologize. So.
I don't know. It's 2 weeks ago. I don't remember what I had for dinner last.
I don't remember what happened an hour ago, so.
Fair.
I suppose I'm gonna spend the morning, just having a light breakfast and then spending the rest of it trying to, get ready for lunch.
Sounds like a full day.
You got to make sure that you look nice, especially when interacting with noble.
That's true.
Is there anything that anyone else would like to do in the morning hours?
About what time is this event?
Roughly 2 in the afternoon.
What time is it right now?
It's dawn, so we're talking 6, 7 in the morning.
Okay. Balthasar.
Yes, I'm not spending that much time to look pretty.
If there's time, is there any sort of library here in the city or something like that?
There are plenty of libraries. The big thing is, what are you looking for?
Balthasar wants to learn more about guns.
Balthazar, you beautiful bastard.
I know it's a new technology, but there's probably a book out there somewhere.
Make an
For a second, I thought you said gods, and I was like, "Yep, that makes sense." But then she said, "You beautiful bastard." I'm like, "Oh, he said guns, didn't he?"
Make an investigation check for me.
Alright, investigation. Investigation. Solid 10.
All right. You spend the better part of a few hours asking around for a local library, and you're sent to one, but they don't have what you're looking for there.
Well, there goes a few hours for me. Would I be able to ask the actual librarian to see if I know where I can find this information?
Yeah, make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. 22.
Anything like that, they would tell you you'd want to go to the House of Inspired Hands because they're the ones who deal with that kind of technology, anything advanced. It's still, like you said, a fairly new technology, so they would be the ones to have any knowledge on that.
You say I spent a few hours, more or less what time is it right now?
You're pushing probably 10 o'clock at this point.
I guess we'll go back to the house now that I know where to look for.
Okay. So you head back to Troll Skull Alley. Alright, Sheev, what would you like to learn about Millie?
Well, her last name, for one.
Last name is Mayweather.
Alright.
It's a fancy last name.
Millie Mayweather.
Roll to Kagarm.
Leave me alone. She would also.
And she tells you that she's an instructor at Blackstaff's Tower.
There we go.
Primarily in transmutation magic.
All right.
She does relate to you how she finds it amusing that the pink tiefling was so concerned about her spellbook.
Yes, my dear, I found that hilarious as well. I figured a good wizard would not let that be revealed, you know?
Well, it's not something a lot of people know how to do. I created the spell myself, so...
Did you? That is...
Only members of the Blackstaff Tower know how to learn it. Know how to do it. Eventually, your friend Rayven will learn as well.
That is amazing. I've not known many actual wizards. Me personally, I just kind of think about it and the magic comes to me. I've never had to go use a book or anything like that, so... And I'm just kind of playing with fire in my hand.
It must be both a blessing and a curse to have it come so easily to you.
Indeed, I honestly know very little about why I'm able to do this. I just can. Of course, I'd like to know why, but if it's not meant to be for me to know, I shall not worry about it.
Usually for those who don't have to learn it, it's something to do with a family member. Are any of your family members gifted?
Oh, probably.
You don't know?
You know nobles, they all like to keep their secrets.
Yes, but it would have been from either your mother or your father.
Hell, I barely saw them enough to know. Though I'd say it was my father. He was the higher noble in this.
You know nothing of your parents?
I know bits and pieces, but I'm a lower son, so I was pushed on to nannies and butlers and whatnot. I very rarely even got to see my parents. So yeah, it's rough.
So your daddy wasn't there to change your underwear?
No, my dear. My daddy wasn't there to change my underwear at all.
I'm just glad that someone instantly got it.
I love it.
In fact, both my parents forgot to show up to my birth.
What about your graduation? Stand up and take a bow, Dad. Says,
I couldn't help myself. You posted a Phineas and Ferb thing.
Yeah.
I grew up with that show.
It started on my birthday. Strangely, neither of my parents made it.
She says, well, maybe someday you can see your parents again and show them what you're capable of now. Try and gain their approval if that's what you're looking for.
Well, frankly, my dear, I don't really give a damn about their approval.
Very well.
I care more about the approval of those around me. Those like you.
Well, you've saved my life once and I returned the favor, so... I'd say we're even for now. We'll see how you can owe me later.
Yeah.
I'm really glad you picked up on that.
Oh, of course I did.
Like, honest to God, I don't even know what movie that's from.
Nor do I. Gone with the Wind.
It's Gone with the Wind.
Cool. Never seen it.
I know the quote because it's a famous quote.
Exactly. My dear,
I'm pretty sure that's one of the. That's. I think I heard that at one point that quote is actually one of the. Oh, what's the effect again? Like that quote isn't 100% accurate. It's the Mandela effect.
Yeah, Mandela effect.
I think I heard somewhere that quote is actually a Mandela effect thing. Like it's around about the same, but it's the same thing. Like Luke, I am your father. That isn't 100% the quote.
No, the Star Wars quote is no, I am your father.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing with like the Berenstain and the Berenstain Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And whether Mandela died in prison or not, he didn't in this timeline.
Anyway, shall we time skip to lunch, or is there anything else that someone else wants to do?
Sheev's not done quite yet.
Okay.
He's about to put some moves on her.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I thought you said you weren't going to Kagam her.
This isn't a charm or Kagarm. It's a. You'll see. Idea. How about you and I both do each other a favor and grab some dinner with each other tomorrow night? If I'm not being hassled by automatons and gods and whatnot, you know how the life is. It's
Make a persuasion check
frankly bullshit.
with advantage.
Oh yes. With
Oh god, no, not with advantage.
Cool.
Oh, what do you know?
17.
I rolled 2 7s there.
She says, I shouldn't be too busy.
Wonderful. Should we try to do around 6:30 or 7 tomorrow?
Sure, I'll meet you here.
Fantastic. If I'm not here, I'll leave some kind of note. Stuff around, like I said before, stuff around here is utter bullshit.
Sounds good to me. And with that, she makes some symbols in the air and disappears.
Cool.
Does anyone else want to do anything?
What was the fancy outfit that I got again? It was I know it was a dress.
Yeah, it was like that 300. It was that expensive dress.
What is dress? Yeah, I just trying to remember what style it was. I'll see it.
It was like a formal dress that you'd wear out to like a dinner party or an event or something like that.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, I don't think that we actually got a proper description of it. Like, it was something. It wasn't like noble fancy, but it was regular person fancy.
Right. The noble fancy one was fancy.
Yeah, this one's just nice. It's nice and it's like I'm putting in an effort for this. Yeah. So, hang on. First things first, I'm gonna actually ask Rayven if it would actually be appropriate to wear that dress. Like, is this just a regular thing, or is it something that you want to dress up for?
A little dressing up wouldn't hurt.
Okay, that's good to hear. I'll just put this on, I guess. Plus, I didn't have to worry about armor anymore. Oh shit, no. No. Damn it. The DM told me that because I haven't gone through the actual monk training, I don't have my monk shit yet.
Ooh,
So
no.
my AC is without any armor, my AC is still only 14.
You will have your training before
Except
level
6.
6, which is why I said you could take the monk stuff at level 5, so...
Oh yeah, I know that, like, plus there's always the possibility that I can ask Alma for it when when I get some time with her tomorrow. But yeah, as of now, I do not have my unarmored defense. I'm just gonna quickly.
Okay. Kelleth, do you want to do anything in the morning?
Nothing that I can think of really. We ended up giving away the I don't even know what to call it, the nimble right detector.
Oh, that's right. You gave it to Lady Blackstaff
I did give it to Lady Blackstaff.
because she was going to amplify it for you guys.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So did I. Good job, Kelleth.
But she said that it would take. Did she say it would take 1 day or 2?
2, I believe.
She said it will probably take up to 2 days.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
so-
I said something about the lunch, and then I got kidnapped.
Yeah, so we'll pick it up. So that isn't today, but good. Thank you for remembering that.
Yeah, I was gonna walk around with that a little bit around the house, but seeing as we don't have that, I guess I'll just wood carve something.
Okay.
As long as it isn't me.
Trust
Okay,
me,
why
I
is he
remember
showing us this
that
map?
one.
Oh, I just figured I'd give you guys a street map. So. No shady DM shit right now, I promise. I'm gonna smile and laugh because it's hilarious, but no. Fine, if it'll make you feel more comfortable and safe.
Not really, but
Okay, so yeah, I spend a good amount of time making sure I'm dressed appropriately for the fancy lunch. And, makeup and everything.
There you go.
Is that a Tarrasque?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's a goddamn Tarrasque.
Just because you guys don't trust me, I had to,
Yeah, to make sure.
Yeah.
I forget how to kill a Tarrasque. Don't you?
You can't. You don't.
Hit it?
That's the thing. You don't.
Oh yeah, I forget
It
how
kills
to
you.
put it into a sleep state.
Very carefully.
I think it has I think the only thing that it isn't immune or resistant to is acid.
Yeah, because
That is-
magic immune, resistant to physical damage, right?
It's only
it's
immune to
immune
fire,
to-
poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but what about resistant? That's the thing. It's resistant to everything else except for acid.
One of my favorite D&D memes is spikes are usually a sign of prey trying to repel predators. So what would hunt a Tarrasque?
What about Tarrasque?
Because look at the spines on that thing.
A bigger Tarrasque.
Yeah. It's sort of like Walking Kill Godzilla, a bigger Godzilla.
Or King Kong.
Alright, so do you guys want to head off to lunch?
Yes,
Damn
we are
right.
going off to lunch.
Okay.
I am making sure to hide. I'm not gonna bring. I'm gonna bring my pack, but it's just gonna have a few things in it. It's just gonna have some of the smaller things. It's gonna have my short sword in it, and so I'm not gonna have my short bow, and I'm gonna have my daggers concealed on me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is
Not
the
on my
first time
ranged stuff.
they're all seeing my new cloak, isn't it?
It is. As you leave, you notice that Sheev has a very
Didn't we see it
nice
last
cloak.
night? Didn't he have it last
You
night?
did. You were in the room, but I don't think anybody else was.
No, I'm pretty sure I brought everyone there. Because I was like, guys, he's here.
Yeah, I think you did.
I brought everyone.
Okay.
I brought everyone up. So we saw that she now has Time Lord syndrome.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, because I remember whenever he said that, I whispered to him, "Yo, what the fuck?" Surprised
I
me
love how
too.
I love how Sheev is now just synonymous with giant collars.
Realistically. Okay. So you guys make your way towards Raven's house. Along the way, you pass by a familiar cart selling wigs.
Oh, we ignore it. Now isn't the time for his shit. Plus, we are going somewhere. We are busy.
Who has the highest passive perception?
I have a passive perception of 9.
I have 15. Probably Keleth. If only I had expertise in perception.
Keleth and Balthazar, what are your passive perceptions?
Keleth has 18 and Balthazar
okay.
has 16.
Okay. So Keleth, you notice that Salazar is really eyeing Rayven as you guys walk by.
Salazar.
Yes.
Salazar's here?
The wig salesman.
Yeah, he said that while we're on our way to Raven's
I must
house,
have
we passed by a
zoned out.
familiar wig salesman.
Oh shit! I get to talk to my best friend Salazar.
I'm ignoring him unless, the rest of the group just decides to take the bait.
I think you were busy messaging me when that happened.
Probably yes.
Okay.
Alright, time to talk to my best friend Salazar.
Greetings, friends. Are you prepared to buy a wig yet?
I just let out a deep sigh. Here we go.
It's
And I just-
Salazar, my friend, how are you?
I'm doing well.
I'm
I've
going every
sold
day.
3 wigs so far today. Very good
Yeah,
day.
boy.
Are you ready to buy one?
You know, I believe I am, Salazar.
Wonderful, wonderful. That'll be 1,000 gold.
Ha ha! Ah, you're a funny joker, Salazar. Very funny indeed.
Ah, but I'm being serious. Supply is low, demand is high.
Well, my friend, 1,000 gold cannot happen.
Do you mind if I'm just gonna pull out. Oh no, I guess one of the what do you know? I actually have some. Actually, I'm just gonna pull out one of my paintbrushes for my painter supplies
Mm-hmm.
and just touch it to one of the wigs, just like as if I'm sort of slightly poking it.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Nope.
Must be under some
Do I
sort of
wait?
control.
Do I see him doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Can I use minor illusion on the paintbrush?
To do what exactly?
To change it into a set of horns, like Sketch has.
Sure.
Just to keep in mind, keep in mind that the verbal, somatic, and material components of spells, if they have any, so it's kind of obvious that you're casting a spell.
Shit. You're right.
Unless
Somatic?
you have subtle spell.
I do not. Damn it.
I love subtle spell.
Yeah. This is my first
So-
time playing this, so I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna
Subtle
eventually get
spells.
lightning bolt, so let's get
Subtle
careful.
subtle spell with immolation. You just look at someone and they burst into flames.
I like this idea.
That's the thing. We don't have the baby mimic anymore. The
Where'd
baby
it
mimic
go?
it's still in the room. We didn't take it with us.
What?
I just
No.
thought someone took it.
Why
No,
not?
I'm not gonna take the baby mimic with me. I don't trust that shit.
Fuck. Sippy in there.
You don't know where it is.
First
You never
the
told me
gun,
about the
now-
baby mimic.
First the gun, now the baby mimic. What
I
the
think
hell?
Raven had the baby mimic last.
No, I think the last thing was I put it back down. Is I
No?
put it down and then we left as a chess piece.
Mm.
Well, I would have thought that our druid wouldn't leave a little baby creature up there.
I know. If someone else decided to pick it up and take it, I won't argue with you, but
I'll
I
say-
didn't take it.
I would think. I thought Raven said she wanted to take the baby mimic. I don't remember. We can explore that later when we actually have Raven around.
Yeah.
So for right now, we'll say you don't have the baby mimic at hand.
But it's the Schrodinger's mimic.
Yes.
It's Schrodinger's mimic. We won't know until Raven gets back. But still, I just like after I just touched one of the wigs with the paintbrush. I'm like, and then I just put the paintbrush away.
So, talking to Salazar.
Mm-hmm.
1,000 gold, my friend. That I cannot do. Now, if you were to drop it back down to, I don't know, the original price, I may be able to do that, but as is now, I'm afraid I can't do that.
He thinks for a moment and says, well, maybe we can offer a trade.
Say again.
Maybe we can offer a trade.
Oh, what would that
Hang on. Did Keller tell us, like, he told everyone that Salazar understands primordial, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just kind of mutter under my breath, loud enough for him to hear, only just in Infernal, I say, fucking snake oil sales.
He doesn't seem to respond to it. He says, in exchange for one of my wigs, perhaps you could retrieve an item for me.
I'm gonna switch into Primordial and ask him, what might that item be?
He will respond in kind. I'm looking for an old heirloom that my brother stole from me.
Oh? Is your brother an supposedly all-powerful being such as yourself?
I'm not all powerful.
Yes, but you are far more powerful than I. I can see that clearly.
Flattery gets you everything. He says, I do not believe my brother is even nearly as powerful as you think I am.
And what, might I ask, are you?
Why, I am a simple wig salesman.
Of course you are, my friend.
No
What?
salesman is ever simple.
What is this heirloom? Oh, what were you saying?
Sorry, after just saying no salesman is ever simple, I'm just kind
Can
of...
you understand Primordial?
Oh, sorry, he's saying that in Primordial?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, they're talking in Primordial right now.
Sorry, I got distracted by, I accidentally dropped my book.
No worries.
I thought you were like rushing to start writing or something. I'm
No,
like,
I accidentally dropped my book in that, so I didn't hear that he's speaking in Primordial.
what might this heirloom be, and where could we find your brother?
The heirloom is actually a book, and my brother lives in Neverwinter.
Neverwinter. That happens to be my home.
Ah. But yes, he has a place in Neverwinter that he just purchased not too long ago. And yeah, he has a book that he stole from me, and I just have not been able to retrieve it. I'm not actually allowed back in Neverwinter, so I stay away from it.
What, might I ask, did you do? I happen to be part of a noble family, so I might be able to get you some leeway, unless, of course, you did something to the king.
Oh, well, of course not. But, no, I had an unfortunate accident at my shop, and it kind of leveled a block or two.
Oh, a block or two, that is nothing. I'm
The
not
city
going to
didn't see it that
sidetrack
way.
it, but he did what?
The city didn't see it that way.
Well, the city can change its mind. How about this? I will wait to get a wig until I do your quest for you. For that, we make a straight up trade. The wig for the book.
Ooh, sorry. Oh no, never mind. Infernal. Not infernal. Primordial. Can't
Primordial.
understand anything.
I think that can be arranged.
Fantastic. One more thing.
Mm-hmm.
If I do this for you, will you give me more information about you and these wigs?
Maybe.
Fantastic. And next time we meet, let's get some drinks.
That could probably be arranged.
Fantastic. I'm switching for the word fantastic. I'm switching back to a common.
Okay.
It might be a bit late.
In the bathroom, can you turn the light on?
Yes.
In the hallway.
Children are
And
important.
then
Yep. Sorry.
It might be a bit late, but I'm just forgetting some things. When he mentioned that supply is low, demand is high, can I insight check that, or is he just trying to, or does he just know that he can probably get more money out of us?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
Damn it! Oh wait, no. But if it's a lie, it's a minimum of 16.
It's part truth, part lie. He definitely thinks he can get more money out of you guys, or something in exchange.
So it's kind of like he's upping the price, and like supply might be low, but he isn't exactly needing money right now.
Correct.
Okay.
And make an intelligence check for me, just straight intelligence roll.
Regular intelligence,
Oh.
great. 9.
9. You can't quite remember exactly how much he said they were originally, but you feel like the price keeps going up every time you meet him.
They were 25 gold for the wigs and 10 gold every 10 days for the oil, correct?
Something like that, yeah.
Maybe I made a note of it. Hang on. That's the second one. Did we meet him in the first session? No.
First or second?
Yeah, first or second.
Yeah, it was the second one, I think. Yeah, I didn't write down any prices. Just Salazar, wig salesman, something ain't right.
Yeah. I think I put down he's sketchy AF. But now he's gonna be my best friend. That was back when I actually took notes, so. Yeah, Salazar the wig salesman, sketchy AF.
If you're right about them originally being 25 gold pieces, that is a major markup.
For real. And I think I am right, because generally I don't forget numbers. Everything else, like, important stuff like names, oh, that's right out the window. But numbers, I'm on it.
You know, the price of things. You never forget the price of things.
No. But you know what I did forget to ask Salazar?
Sorry about that.
His brother's name. Yes, what's Salazar's brother's name?
Nicolaj.
Nicolaj.
No. It's Nikolaj.
Yeah, Nikolaj. And Sheev's gonna ask for the last name as well.
He does not
I
give you
swear to
his last
God.
name.
That's why Sheev's asking.
He does not give you it.
Oh. Does your brother Nikolaj? I'm in common right now. Does he run a shop or something like that, or live in a certain home?
He used to be a shop owner, but he was more of a traveling merchant.
I see. Well, Salazar, I will attempt to do this for you, and be back. I've got the spell message or cantrip message now. Can I do that to him anytime?
As long as you were within 120 feet of him, yes.
Oh shit.
Sending is the one you're thinking of.
Yeah. Sending is the spell that lets you send a message to anyone.
Damn it.
Good news is though, it's on the cleric spell list.
Cool.
I think, unless it's a trickster cleric thing.
What was it?
And I'm just remembering from Jester. No, it's on the cleric spell list. It's on the Bard, Cleric, and Wizard spell list, and also you get it if you choose the Great Old One as your patron. But you did not.
No, I did not. Too many
So,
tentacles.
So, good news is, Balthazar has access to it, and because he's a cleric, it doesn't. He, can swap it out.
I was like, all he's got to do is go to sleep for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Yeah, on a day's travel or something, he can just swap a spell out for. He can swap out another utility spell for sending or something, and then just send messages to everyone he knows.
Jester 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, at least he won't use up every word. And half of them won't be, so,
Do 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 do.
do.
Are you going potty right now?
Anyway, we go past Salazar. So what does he want us to do for him?
Oh, he wants us to find a book from him that his brother stole, and his brother lives in Neverwinter. I told him that if we get him the book, he will give us a wig for free. Damn, I should have thought about the oil as well.
That's how they get you.
That is
Anyway,
indeed how they get
do you mind if we just go to lunch now?
you. Yes, I also hopefully persuaded him that whenever I bring the book to him, he will finally give me some information about himself.
If only we had a battle master, we could just have them just watch him and then determine if his challenge rating is higher than ours. And then it'd be like, yes. Okay, but how much? That's the scary part.
Honestly, probably a lot.
Yeah, that's what
'Cause
I'm thinking.
I remember whenever Super DM here made him roll, and like he had a modifier of like 14, I think it was. Yeah. Is he the BBEG? Am I gonna have to talk no jutsu the BBEG? Yeah,
There's
that.
probably multiple bad guys. He's one of them.
Yeah, already I know of. I mean, I'm pretty sure at this point, all 4 of the possible big bads have been mentioned. It's just a matter of which one is actually our big bad. Anyway, we go to lunch.
Maybe we should actually get on to the main-ish quest.
Maybe someday.
Yeah, well, the DM keeps distracting you all. I was the one who was ready to keep walking.
All right, look. I'm walking. You expect me just to walk by a Salazar?
Yes.
Not gonna happen.
Especially now that he
Why
wants
that-
one of those wigs.
Exactly. I invited that man to have drinks with me.
She hasn't invited you to have drinks with him yet, Sketch.
Sketch is 14.
I'm an adult.
You're the same age as my younger brother in real life. No thanks.
Changelings mature early.
It's like
Also, this is fantasy times.
14's 14.
Yeah, 14 is 14, but I'm pretty sure that during, fantasy time, there are people that are drinking at 14 anyway.
And I mean, that's in changeling years. That could be like dog years. So you could actually be like 2.
I'm not a... No.
But you could be.
I actually can't.
I imagine this
I have to be
conversation's
by-
happening as you guys are walking to Raven's house because it's just hilarious.
No, I don't talk about changeling shit in public. This is out of character. I have to
No,
be
I know.
I have to be bipedal, and it has to be something that I've seen. So, unfortunately, unless there's a dog person race that's introduced, I can't become a dog person.
oh yeah,
Werewolves.
there are some like that look like jackals or something.
The werejackals?
I mean
No,
that I'm not sure
think
that's an
they're
actual.
They're in a race from a module, I think, but let me check here. Nice.
I mean, you might be thinking of the shifters, but they're more half and half. They're more like half lycanthrope. Kind of like how a tiefling is part infernal, part demon.
Alrighty. So you guys make your way to Raven's house. As you approach, the house guards greet her, Mistress Raven, and they lead you in to the foyer. And
Does she see his cloak?
your cloak is not there.
Good. I hope that train man is wearing it.
As you guys make your way to the dining room, there are you've spotted the familiar figure of Rail, whom you've met the previous night, sitting at one of the tables. Let's actually put him on there. You also see Raven's sisters, whom you've met. You also see Raven's sisters, whom you've met, and a new figure speaking with him as well, who Raven whispers to you that's her mother. All the seats at the table are taken except for 5 between the 2 tables.
Hey, what do you know?
Fancy that.
As Raven motions for you to all sit down, Raven's mother goes, Raven, my dear, you've come. I'm glad. It's so weird without Raven. But niceties ensue. Raven introduces you to her mom and the rest of the family, even though you guys have met the other ones. And she says, now that everyone's here, shall we have some lunch? And remember your father? And she claps her hands, and some servants start bringing out some prepared food and dishes and laying them up on the table. And it's pork, it's some type of fowl, probably a quail or turkey or something along those lines. There's vegetables, there's fruits, cheeses, breads. Just a nice elaborate display of pretty much of wealth right now.
I'm keeping a close eye on Rail. Not like, as in fully staring at him, but like as often as and unsuspiciously as possible. I just want to like keep an eye on him and always listen to things that he's saying.
Okay.
Thankfully, with my flat-colored eyes, shouldn't be that obvious that I'm glancing at him, because I mean, no one can probably know where I'm looking unless I turn my head directly to them.
Okay.
But just trying to keep a.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to notice you trying to glance at him or whatnot.
And just listening out to whatever he's saying in case he says anything. I mean, at this point, I can mimic his voice exactly, so I can make him say whatever the hell I want.
Make a perception check for me.
Perception. There we are.
Listening in, it just seems to be, what he's been doing the last few days, who he's been hanging out with. Nothing along the lines of shadiness, just kind of informing his mother, what he's been doing and whatnot. He says,
that's smart.
At one point you do hear him say that that lovely pink tiefling down there bought me a drink at my favorite bar.
Yeah. I just thought that I'd show a little bit of niceties. It's, not nice to lose family, and I thought I would do you a solid.
Of course, my dear. And I appreciated the drink. At that moment, his
Fucking asshole.
his mother goes, speaking
I just
of...
think that. I don't actually say it.
Where's Alder? I haven't seen him lately. He goes, Alder should be here any moment. No worries.
Inside check.
Okay.
Ah.
Does not seem to be lying to you.
Damn. Oh well. Shouldn't be too suspicious of him, because if he's actually smart, he wouldn't be saying anything. He'd be playing up the good role here. But regardless, I'm just enjoying the lunch.
Is Rail wearing my cloak?
No, he is not.
Did Sheev hear about how he was the one that happened to find it?
I don't know. Did your party members tell you that?
I don't know. Did my party members tell me about that?
I don't think we have yet, but I
Son
will.
of a bitch.
I'll say, Rail, I gotta thank you for holding on to our friend's cloak here. Hopefully, it won't be too much of a hassle for us to ask for it back. It's his father's, so.
Oh, no, of course not. And he claps his hands twice, and in walks a servant with your cloak washed, pressed, and folded. And they bring it over to you, Sheev, and hand it to you.
Thank you very much, Rail. I certainly appreciate it.
Anything for friends of my sister.
Indeed, my friend. I very much appreciate that. Say, where did you happen to find this?
Well, when I was coming home from the Wright's haunt, I found it in the side of an alley. So I was like, "Oh, this is nice." Somebody left it, and I grabbed it and brought it home.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I didn't even need to inside check that one.
Might I ask you, I had a run-in with these two gentlemen, very, very kind fellows. They happened to inform me that you were wishing to speak with me.
Yes, I was. No longer necessary.
Well, and I happened to wake up staring at a beholder.
You're saying this in this room full of people?
Yes, are you?
You're damn right I'm gonna call this man out.
Oh god, okay, here we go.
Here we go.
You couldn't wait until I have my unarmored defense,
I must ask you.
or until I can kick him in the dick. I can sneak attack, kick him in the dick.
I must ask you, my friend. Are you friends with that beholder? Because he was such a nice, what would I call him, gentleman?
Question: where are you sitting around the table at this point?
Hell if I know. I'm like right here, dude.
I said Raven will be next to her mother. Her two sisters are here and here.
Mm-hmm. Everyone choose a seating position because this will be important. Damn it. Would my legs be long enough to kick him in the shin?
No.
Damn it.
No, they are
Because
not. You are short.
The unfortunate. Are my feet even touching the ground?
They're touching the ground, but not by much.
I have to like tippy toe touch the ground.
Pretty much. If you sit in the way back of your chair, your legs can dangle and you can swing them like a little kid. Make a deception check.
I got a +7 in this. Yeah.
Raven's mother looks at Rael and goes, "Is this true?" Rael goes, "Mother, these strangers, they don't know anything about us. And I promise you, I have nothing to do with that crime boss."
Oh, I know nothing about what happened. All I know is what I heard. Those two gentlemen told me that you wished to speak with me, and then one thing led to another, and I was staring eye to eye to eye to eye to eye to eye to eye with a beholder and this tentacly faced. I do not know what to call him. Bastard. Let's call him a bastard. As with a tentacly faced bastard next to him.
Well, you certainly have a wild imagination, my friend.
Oh, I did take a very, very strong hit to the head, and I believe that tentacly faced bastard tried to drink my brain, so who knows what really happened.
You look quite fine to me. Maybe it's just a nightmare.
Maybe. Maybe.
God damn it! If only I was playing a different character.
He's just staring at you like very intently right now.
At me?
Yes, as I'm sure you're staring back at him intently.
Oh, I'm giving him the biggest shit-eating grin.
Oh, I'm sure.
I haven't put my feet up
actually-
on the table yet.
Nah, probably he isn't that dumb. Would I be able to possibly know? I'm pretty sure you already answered this. Like Xanathar guild members put the tattoo anywhere really. It's not that much of a and he wouldn't be showing it. So regardless, I just sit there, kind of glaring at Sheev, who isn't even looking at me.
Can I, if I use message to Rail, would everybody else know that I'm doing that since it's not a vocal thing?
Give me 1 second. Because I think you do have to say the words.
I think you just have to whisper them.
That's my bad.
Yeah, and you whisper a message, so it would be a sleight of hand to try and make sure they don't hear you.
Sure. I'll whisper to him then.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to ask if I could do anything to help, but the role's already been done.
So what are you whispering to him?
I want to whisper to him. Maybe talk about those gentlemen later. They, honestly, I believe I overreacted to them, and I wish to apologize.
There's no response, but looking at him, he just kind of very subtly dips his head into like a yes.
Fantastic.
Anyone else want to say anything, listen to anything during lunch?
How are the sisters reacting to Rail kind of being called out on something? Like, do they look kind of worried, more confused?
Make a perception check.
Perception? Damn it.
Yep.
Perception ain't that bad. Yeah, 16.
Okay. In response to Sheev and Rail's conversation, the older sister seems to be a little kind of like anxious. And the younger sister almost seems to be kind of oblivious to what the meaning behind everything is. Like they're both older than Rayven, but the oldest one seems to be the anxious one.
Anxious in what way?
Almost like she's expecting the worst to hit the fan.
Oh.
Does Sheev notice this?
Make a perception check.
Perception.
I'm very, very well known for those. Yeah.
Nope, you're too busy focusing on Rail.
Let's see. Is there anything else that we really want to talk about here?
And even though Rayven is sitting right next to her mother doesn't seem to be paying her any attention at all.
Oh, hang on, sorry. What was it was, Ilvastar. Mrs. Ilvastar, Madam Ilvastar, is there any particular title that you prefer?
Lady Ilvastar will do fine.
Lady Ilvastar. I'm not sure if your daughter has informed you yet, but she has actually been given a wonderful position as an apprentice at Blackstaff Tower. She managed to pass the entrance exam, which I've heard is not very easy at all.
Well, maybe she can become something from it then. She seems to not really care or pay attention to you. She just like kind of dismisses it.
Mm-hmm. See, is there anything else I can do to possibly fuck with Rail?
You could always punch him.
I mean, I can't yet. I don't have my monk shit.
You can still punch him. It just won't
You can
do
still
any
punch him.
damage.
It won't do any damage. I mean, this is just from a outsider's point of view, but I want to insightful fighting him. There's no it's not unless the DM like rules that the person that I'm using insightful fighting on will be aware of it, which the ability as written does not give any indication to. I would like to use insightful fighting on him just in case shit does hit the fan.
Paying attention to him and his mannerisms and his movements, you get a pretty good idea of what he's all about. So I'll say it would work on him. His insight would have to beat that? Right? Is that
no,
what it is?
his deception would.
His deception would.
Yes. It's just a matter of would he be aware that I am using insightful fighting on him?
No, he would not.
Okay, so I now have insightful fighting on him. I'm not going to do anything with it, but it's just there, and now I know that his deception is busted. Now, I know that his deception is the same as my insight, so it's just a matter of who gets a better roll.
He's got more deception than I do.
He's either proficient in it and has a maxed out charisma, or he's got some sneaky rogue shit.
Yeah, he's only got one more than I do.
Regardless, I'm not going to do anything with that insightful fighting. It's more just in case.
Okay.
It's only for a minute, though, so it wouldn't last that long. So unless something goes bad immediately.
Yeah. Some time passes. You guys finish your meal. It's delicious. Some servants come in, take the plates away, and they bring out some more ale, some wineskins or some wine glasses, and say, and Lady Ilvastar says, "Don't worry, folks. Dessert will be coming very soon."
So, much appreciated, Lady Ilvastar. Thank you very much for letting us sit in on this lunch. I imagine it wouldn't be. It's not exactly easy for the family at the moment.
Never is when somebody passes away.
Does something like this happen often for all of y'all? I'm not used to family being together, honestly.
I like to have a nice family dinner once in a while, but other than that, we only meet out during special occasions for the most part.
You also have a very lovely home. It must not be easy to keep up with in terms of maintenance.
That's why I have hired help.
Oh, I hope they're paid well, because looking after a place like this, it must certainly be a very daunting task. It must take a long time.
Well, they get the job done, though.
Is there anything making up nice?
Okay. A little bit more time passes, and shortly before dessert's brought out, you see another human come walking through. Kind of raggedy, brownish hair. And Rael gets up and says, "Aldor, finally, you've come." Aldor says, "Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I was just busy doing some stuff. You know how it gets." Of course. Come, sit down."
We know Alder, don't we?
I don't think you guys have met Aldor yet.
No, I was about to ask who Aldo is.
Yeah, who is?
I thought I'd heard that name.
You guys have heard that name. That's the one that Rael usually frequents Wright's Haunt with.
Okay. That's right. Yes.
Aldor?
Mm-hmm. So as he sits down, the dessert is brought out, and it's a beautiful lemon meringue pie, and they bring out two pies per table.
I happily eat some, because I love lemon meringue pie. I suppose just a little detail that I might pass on to you is the dress that I'm wearing. It is it goes over one shoulder, and it is covering that section that I showed last night to Rail that had the tattoo over it.
Okay.
So like that section is still covered. So just in case you were to, just in case the DM sensors were to do anything with that. But other than that, Aldor. Yeah, I suppose I might just start a little bit of a conversation with Aldor. Oh, certainly nice to meet you, Aldor. My name's Sketch.
Sketch? That's a strange name. I like it though.
Well, I'm a strange lass. In case you couldn't tell, and I just lightly tap the end of the spoon to the horns.
Yeah, you're awfully pink. Hey, Rail, you never been with a pink one before, have you? Rail chuckles and goes, they're all pink on the inside.
At this, she just kind of turns to look at them. He's like, "Good lord!"
I don't know whether or not Sketch would. I don't know whether to slap him or not for that.
My dear, I will take care of this.
Like, God, his mother's right next to him.
Yeah, the older sister's actually the one that slaps both of them. Just double hits both of them and goes, you guys are just pigs.
Where's
Mom's laugh?
Where is Aldor?
Aldor's sitting in the older sister's seat. She got up so Aldor could sit. She's literally standing like right here and just like backhands both of them.
Okay. Yeah.
She would like to say to them,
I appreciate that. Would you mind slapping him again for me?
I'm the only one who can get away with it, and she does it again.
yeah, she would like to say, "Well, good sirs, don't you have any decorum in front of your own dear mother? I say, I cannot believe this."
At this point, you notice that their mother's not even like really paying attention to any of this. Just kind of like staring off into the pie.
And Sheev notices this?
Yep. It's pretty obvious.
Does she look like she's poor, or like something is affecting her?
Almost like she just lost her husband.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Sheev's gonna not say anything for now to her.
I'm just gonna stand up and just ask, do you mind if I ask where the lavatory is? Where the bathroom is?
Braille says, of course, I can have someone escort you. And he motions for one of the servants to come over and whisper something in their ear. They nod and they begin to escort you to where the powder room is.
Will we be going past, I suppose, like, as he's whispering, I'll head over there, and as I pass by Aldor, I'll just lean in and whisper into his ear. I'll just whisper into his ear, 5 minutes.
He kind of looks at you and gives you a wink.
Damn. I thought I was the one that was supposed to do that kind of stuff.
Just wait. I got a plan.
You're 14.
Yeah, again, this is a plan.
Some sort of plan.
So you are brought by the servant to where the bathroom is. It says,
And as we get there, I just let them know. It's okay. I'll be able to find my way back. I appreciate you escorting me here.
of course, my lady, but as a rule, I must wait until you are done.
Well, I thank you.
Tell them you can't perform under pressure like that.
No, I'll just wait. I'll just wait out that those. I'll just wait out those few minutes, and then once I finish up, when I'm assuming Aldor is on his way, I'll I'll head out.
Okay. couple minutes go by and you start to leave, and as you're escorted back, you do not pass by Aldor.
I did not pass by Aldor.
Nope.
Okay.
When you get back to the table, Aldor is still sitting down.
Okay. So I just sit down. Okay, and then I just continue on as if nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
No looks to Aldor, no nothing. Just continue on eating the yummy pie.
Okay. Can I get Balthazar, Keleth, and Sheev to all make perception checks?
You may, but I probably won't succeed.
Perception.
I say.
That was terrible, Balthazar.
Yeah, I know.
That's my kind of roll.
How does Keleth do?
No, waiting for Keleth to roll.
Yeah.
Balthazar is enjoying the pie.
All right.
Jeez. 25.
Keleth and Sheev, you both hear Aldor whisper to Rail while Sketch is gone that, oh, too bad she's not my type, or I would have.
Sheev is going to remain silent for now.
That pink comment is still getting me. Like, god damn. Oh, can you have her slap them a third time? I don't actually say that, but goddamn, I want them to be slapped again. Oh, I hate him.
I'm doing my job right if you hate one of my NPCs with a passion.
Yeah, exactly. You're doing your job. You're doing your job fantastic.
It's like Joffrey from Game of Thrones. He's so good at his role that you hate him.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Honestly, I'm ready to kill him, personally. But not gonna yet. That whole self-defense thing, you know.
As dessert is finished, the trays and the plates are removed from the tables, and Lady Illistar gets up and says, "I just want to thank you all for coming to this luncheon. As you know, tomorrow the ceremonial will happen in the City of the Dead. I hope to see most, if not all of you there.
Of course, my lady.
Shortly after, there will be a small get-together here to just kind of remember him."
Of course. What time is that going to take place at?
The burial starts at dusk. Right before dusk, the burial will start.
Shit. Let's split the party. I got a date to go on.
What could go wrong?
I could get kidnapped again.
Or, we could get stabbed.
Okay.
Why do you think you're going to get stabbed? Do you not trust me?
I don't trust Rail. See, I trust you to make a good, compelling narrative. I don't trust Rail as a character.
That's fair. I accept those terms.
I trust you enough to not trust you, in a way.
I'm honored.
But still, I got some stuff to do tomorrow anyway. It's probably not at dusk, but I got something.
No. Are you going to go talk to Alma?
Your meeting with Alma
Yeah.
is in the morning.
Yeah, it is in the morning.
Indeed. Excuse me. So, I guess she leaves after that.
She's kind of like just talking with people as they're getting ready to get their stuff and leaving. Braille moves over to his mother, gives her a kiss on the cheek, and says, "I must be off now, Mother. I'll see you later." And he motions for Alder, and they start heading for the door.
Sheev wants to go speak with Rail and Aldor.
Okay. So you catch them before they leave?
Yeah.
Braille goes, "Yes, what's going on?"
I'm assuming in a separate room.
I was gonna ask them if they wanted to speak if we could speak privately.
Sure, let's head to the library.
I'll be. I'm just gonna make sure that he doesn't do anything stupid. I'm gonna be right back, and I'll just follow along.
Time for some rogue shit.
When they say they're gonna go to the library, I'm gonna just wait outside the door and listen in.
Okay.
Oh, if they're that far into the library, I might try and sneak in.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Stealth check. Thankfully, I'm a rogue.
Fun fact: no check I make could detect that. Even on a nat 20, I just get a 19.
So I just hide here.
Okay.
Well, I'd still like make it look like I'm meant to be here, just looking around, looking at the books while actually, just blindly looking around while more paying attention to the sounds.
Okay. So he says, "I'm here. What do you need?"
Well, my friend, I need to apologize for putting you on the spot in front of your family like that, first and foremost. Very, very rude of me, of course.
He just stares at you, expecting you have more to say.
Yes. I would like to tell you, my meeting with who I assume is our mutual friend went very well. Very well indeed.
Yes, I've heard all about that already.
Have you?
I'm curious just how much you know.
How much I know, honestly, it's not a lot. I was kind of loopy, I started off, I said some very, very mean things to him. I was not happy. But he kind of grew on me. Those gorgeous eyes of his, they were, I couldn't say no to him. I really couldn't.
And yet you did.
Did I? I don't
Yes.
believe I did. Not... Well, no, I did the first time, but...
He had a proposition for you, you turned him down. And then one of Neilor's intellect devourers made its way inside of your skull. Well, was going to try and make its way inside your skull. And then
Yes, he tried.
And then something came and took you away. We didn't see what.
That's not how my memory goes.
Question: did he say we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he was there. Well, he might have been there.
My memory goes that... I could be wrong. That intellect devourer may have screwed me up more than we all think. I thought I agreed. I agreed with him, and I was swept away by that mysterious force. I have no idea who it was. Like, all I know is I woke up in my bed.
Yeah,
Should I
originally.
make like a deception check or something?
Yeah, go ahead and make a deception check. Hi, baby girl. I'm doing Dungeons and Dragons. What are you doing?
My tent is cooler than yours.
Your tent is cooler than mine.
I'm learning my roles tonight. I really am.
Well, in terms of what I was saying, I was thinking like it's either
Are you making
we as in he was there, or we as in we the group,
I mean,
we the guild. So
whatever that is. Whose living room is that?
Yeah, I was having you insight to like whether or not which one it would be.
yeah.
So for you,
right
he was
now-
totally there.
Daddy, I think your mama a pillow.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, but if it was but yeah, ones aren't automatic fails, are they? So that means that it's a if it's a lie, then 16.
I guess I'll actually have to roll this then.
Because I keep forgetting that natural ones aren't auto fails on skill.
No, and I forgot yours like is an automatic whatever.
Yeah, automatic 6. Yeah, 16. Damn it!
Yeah, unfortunately, you will fully believe that he was there.
It's right now my thought process is it was him.
Yeah.
As in he was there.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think I could beat a 25 for insight.
I really do love my character.
Yeah, no, he can't beat a 25. He says, well, if you've rethought your position, I could always take you back to him and you could talk to him some more and agree to the terms.
Yes, I believe I would like to accept that.
All right, then. Follow us.
I do so.
Okay. And he's going to lead you... Go ahead.
I was gonna say. Nah, I'm gonna hold off for what I was thinking.
Make a perception check real quick. Oh, wait. You said you can't see sketch no matter what, right?
With the,
With Sketch's 20 roll for stealth?
I mean, I've got a -1 in perception.
Yeah, so you would have no idea that Sketch was there.
Yeah.
If I hear them kind of coming back towards this direction, I'm gonna like hide in this little alcove on this chair, and just kind of, make sure that from that area they can't really, at least unless they're actively looking, they won't see me.
Right. Okay. He leads you into the room to the south here. Shuts the door. Goes behind the desk, and then you see the bookshelf kind of swing open. And he says to follow him.
All right.
Do you follow?
I'm gonna ask him. Is that down there? Where I woke up?
No.
Is that down in the sewers?
No.
I probably should have at least talked to my team before doing all this, but...
Oh, you still can. I was actually just planning on heading over to the door and just opening it while hiding around the corner here, and just saying in Sheev's voice, Balthazar, Keleth, Rayven, would you mind coming with us? We have something that we want to speak to you about.
I like that.
All right.
Balthazar and Keleth, make perception checks, please. Because you're trying to talk through a door.
No, I opened the door.
Oh, okay.
As in, I opened it so that the voice could clearly get through. And
Gotcha.
I just,
Okay. Then that's not necessary. So they will start walking that
they
way.
can't see me, but they can hear.
Okay. Yeah, they'll start walking towards you. So are you following into the basement?
Yeah.
Okay. As you walk down the stairs, you notice that the bookshelf closes back up.
Let's see. I'm behind him, right?
Yep. It goes him, you, Aldor.
Oh, Aldor's here? I didn't realize he was with us.
Yes,
He
Aldor is
doesn't have an
following as well.
icon, so
Shit. I was gonna try and do some mage handy stuff, but he would notice that, wouldn't he?
well, you have access to message.
Maybe, maybe not.
Yes, but I don't trust message right now. I've got an idea. I'm gonna go ahead and get out Mage Hand. Does he notice it?
Mm. Let's see here. Verbal and somatic. You can try and whisper it to make it so he doesn't hear you.
All right. Okay, so sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Look at that fire.
Wow. So he obviously hears me.
Not necessarily. Hold on. I can always roll one. Wow! He just barely hears you casting Mage Hand.
All right.
He does not say anything about it, though.
I used it to scratch. Do I know that I was kind of?
He did not let you know that he knew, so you don't know if whether or not he saw it or noticed it.
You don't know that he knows that he knows.
Yeah.
Is the bookcase already shut?
Yes. At this point, you guys are kind of in the basement now.
Okay, I'm just gonna use it to scratch my back.
Okay. Your back feels much better now.
Very good, very good.
All right. Sketch, Keleth, Balthazar, what are you guys doing?
I guess we're gonna head into the room here
Mm-hmm.
and see. Oh wait, first I'm gonna like listen in, and I don't hear anything, do I?
Perception check.
This one. 10.
Nope. Doesn't sound like anything coming from the other side.
Also, did they leave the door locked or?
The door in front of Sketch is shut.
Yeah, so I'm gonna open it and head in.
Okay. The door is locked.
It was locked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna check it for traps.
Investigation check, please.
If only I wasn't so bad at investigation.
Doesn't appear to be trapped.
And now I'm gonna try and unlock it. Pick it. $22.
The lock easily opens up and the door swings open.
Okay, so we head in. And seeing that no one's here, I'm just gonna say, everyone look around. There must be something here.
Alright, one person can make an investigation check with advantage, or two people can roll investigation checks.
I also have eye for detail, just letting you know, so I'm going to at least contribute that, even though I won't be able to contribute any actual investigation.
Okay.
So, ooh, mine's -1 as well. Rayven, would you mind? You also know this house a lot better than us, so...
That's fair. Let's see here. Do character sheet.
Also, she's a wizard, so she has intelligence.
And she has +8.
I just realized Rayven is basically the one who is just Raven's the smart one in a whole pack of idiots.
Pretty much. Sheev, you don't have to whisper. I'm just linking him in the chat.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll wait.
One sec.
Baby girl. Come here. Why don't you go potty and then go lay down in bed, and I will join you soon. Or are you gonna sleep in your fort?
Sleep in my fort.
Okay, so go lay down. I'm trying to go night night, okay?
But I'm watching TV right now.
Girlfriend, it is 11 o'clock at night. You got school tomorrow. No, I know.
For some reason, it shut my window out.
No rush. So now we got the $1 million question here.
Yeah, because it's either a what's it called sorcery point or a higher level spell slot.
All right, so according to this, the concentration on the first spell would end when you twinned it. So you'd have to cast it at a second level or higher to do the to one additional creature.
All right. I really wish I had subtle spell.
Is sketch back?
Not yet.
Okay.
Right.
Should I like put a time aside every Monday for like a bathroom break? I never even really thought of it.
Nah.
I usually go before.
That's fair. I can't wait to get back into Final Fantasy VII.
Oh yeah, I bought that and it's so much fun.
I've only been able to do chapter 1, which was the demo, because it was not done downloading. I thought it was like no.
Yeah, it's a massive game.
Yeah,
I didn't
80
expect it to be
gigs.
85.
Yeah, it's
gigabytes.
ridiculous.
Okay, now I'm back.
Welcome
Hi,
back.
welcome back.
So Rayven easily comes over to the desk and says, "Yeah, right here." And she pushes a little button that swings the bookshelf open. What are you doing, Sheev?
I'm debating whether or not I should cast Charm Person on them. Because it's only a 15 save DC.
And what are your meta magics?
I've got Twin Spell and Careful Spell. I regret getting Careful Spell.
I love subtle spell.
Yeah, I didn't even think about how that would be good. Well,
So you're in the basement, and he walks over to a small pillar, and you see a small round indentation in the pillar.
This again.
I'm gonna ask him, what is that? That looks very familiar.
This is how we go to the boss pretty quick.
I see.
And he pulls out a small stone orb.
Can I go ahead and cast Charm Person at level 2 now?
Yes, you may.
There we go. Just officially casting it now.
Nope, no, I don't want Keleth. No offense, Keleth. I meant to click Ryle.
Spell charm.
I really hope I get this. Oh shit.
Oh.
The spell fails.
Because of fucking counterspell. And would it at this point be the time that we are heading down the stairs?
Yep. And Rail goes, well, maybe next time. And he takes the orb, puts it into the pillar, pulls it out as the portal opens up, and he and Alder jump through. You
Can
have
I
about.
cast levitate on him?
You could certainly try.
Alright.
What's the save for it?
It would be a 15.
Con save.
Yeah, con save. There we go. I was looking through there.
Ooh.
Yeah, he
Shit.
succeeds. And as he goes through, he's actually going to cast Eldritch Blast at you.
Oh,
Oh,
he also
shit.
has. He's also a
Six,
freaking warlock.
16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Second one will be a natural 20.
Oh shit. Well, it's fine because I've learned something.
Oh, that
very
didn't add his
important.
charisma. Add an additional 10 damage to that.
Wow. So that's.
Wait, why is the first one plus 9 plus 4?
Because he critted.
He didn't.
Oh, okay.
I clicked the crit
Okay,
one
so
first.
You click the crit one first, okay.
Yeah,
What's the
so.
plus 10 from?
His charisma bonus because
charisma, 'cause he
of
has-
Agonizing Blast.
Yeah.
I gotta adjust that.
So is it plus 10 to both of them or just plus 10?
Plus 10 total.
Plus 10 total.
Okay. That's.
So he has a plus 5 in charisma. Good to know.
Yeah, that brought me down to 1 hit point.
Oh, you're early. Oh, that was close.
You have about 6 seconds. Like, you have 1 round to decide if you want to jump through that portal or not.
Oh, fuck no.
Okay. As Sheev and the rest of everyone comes downstairs, the portal fizzes out, and you see
I'm
Sheev down there breathing heavily, pretty shaken, not stirred.
What happened?
That was too damn close. Well, my friends, sorry for not informing you. Glad you made it down here. I was trying to get them to give me their orb to get to the boss. That's not gonna fucking happen though. That man, I turned to Rayven. Your brother, he's a tricky fellow.
And we saw him get hit, right?
That shit hurted.
Yeah, you would have like seen the tail end of him casting the spell as he hopped in the portal.
Okay, so I think that what we can do is, I think that we can at least work this to our advantage. We might be able to might as well get some suspicion from the family on him. Just come with us. Balthazar, Keleth, carry him.
Of course.
Please just heal me.
Don't heal him yet. We want him to
No.
be damaged.
Yeah,
Oh.
we want you to be hurt right now.
Alright. Let it
He's
be known
hurt, but he's not
I'm
bleeding. It's all
attacking them.
force damage, like internal.
Sorry?
The force damage from an Eldritch Blast is more internal necessarily than like a firebolt would be.
Yeah, but I'm assuming that at least like from I would assume that it's still the force damage would be like at the very least a very strong kick to the ribs. So he might have
you know what,
coughed up
fair.
some blood.
Fair.
I
Might have
should've-
coughed up some blood if he was knocked down to 1 hit point.
That's very fair, actually.
Fun fact, I always forget about the fact that I have shield. God. It's all good. I'm alive. That's what matters.
Of course.
So yeah, let's take you up, and we might be able to, at the very least, get some suspicion cast on Rail.
Yeah, let's make a
we-
scene here.
Not a full. We don't want anything. We don't want anything major because we don't want it to look like we're the ones who did it. But at the very least, we want the sisters maybe at least to be on our side.
Okay.
Okay.
So we head up to the main room and yeah, this time you did survive. So we'll head up to the main room and just say, I apologize, but I think that we have to go now. Rail attacked our friend. We gotta go. And then I just I at least start to leave. I'm,
Yeah.
But if any of them do say anything, then I'll.
It is just Lady Ilvastar and her two daughters.
Yep.
Kind of talking. They look at you, and Lady Ilvastar goes, "What exactly happened?"
We didn't see much, but Sheev here was talking with Rail, and then he suddenly attacked him.
Yeah, she just kind of puts a thumbs up, Terminator 2 style.
Just kind of near unconsciousness, just barely keeping his eyes open.
Lady Ilvastar comes over and starts to look at you and goes, "But where are your sword marks if he attacked you?"
It
No
was
sword. Magic.
The only one in this family that knows magic is Rayven.
Well, my dear, I'm sorry to tell you this, but your information is outdated.
This is troubling. Keleth, the older sister, is definitely has a panicked look in her eye now. She mutters something to the younger sister, kisses her on the forehead, and then starts to bolt for the front door.
Would be a real dick move if I decided to die right now.
Wait, she's leaving?
The older sister, yes.
I get the feeling that she suspects her older brother and has for a long time.
Yeah.
I bet she works for the Zentarum.
She warned us about him originally, or warned Rayven.
She warned Rayven that something wasn't right about him. She wasn't sure what. Rayven is the youngest of the four children, by the way.
Would we recognize... Oh no, we haven't seen an Eldritch Blast at this point, but would Sheev know that it was an Eldritch Blast?
Nope.
Damn, he hasn't used it yet, so we wouldn't... Damn it, we can't just say he's a warlock of some kind. But it looked like it was some sort of beam, I don't know, magic. Rayven, do you know anything?
Rayven studied magic. So...
Yes, she did.
But to be fair, this is a different type of magic.
Yes, but she still has studied magic and is trained in magic, so...
Yes.
Straight roll for Arcana. She goes, yes, it looks like the warlock evocation of Eldritch Blast.
Oh, I can do that now.
So
I just like kick him in the shin a bit.
If that's the case, I wonder what brother has himself mixed up with. Because brother's never been able to do that before.
If it were my opinion, I'd say he's made a pact with that beholder, who seems to be his boss. But what do I know? I only stared death in the face twice now. Rayven, my dear. Can I kick your brother's ass next time?
Don't kill him, but yes, you can kick his ass.
Fantastic.
What about me?
Don't kill him.
All right. I promise not to kill him.
I will try.
Also, is the family concerned that there's an underground passage in that room?
You haven't told them about the underground passage yet.
Perhaps we should tell
I'd
them.
assume since Rayven knew, they'd know.
Well, she didn't exactly know
Well, she walked right over to the desk and said, "Oh yeah, here it is."
because she got a 25.
Oh shit! I was thinking about my own thing at that point then. Oh yeah. I was thinking about charming two people at once.
As Raven mentions the secret bookcase opening, Lady Ilsark says, "Oh yeah, your dad's study had a secret entranceway to the basement as a sort of panic room in case something ever happened."
We
It
also have
seemed...
a magical transportation device installed there.
No, but there should be a small tunnel way to get off of the grounds.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, Rail didn't take that. He took some form of portal that we've seen before, and it seems that he might be working with Xanathar's guild. If it's not a common form of transportation.
Lady Ilvastar stares you very hard and very cold and says, "You bring back proof, or you're slandering a noble family."
I don't...
My lady, I'm a noble myself. Is my word not proof enough? Why would I want to slander the family of my dear friend Rayven?
Make a persuasion
I'm getting
check.
a bit of cold tone there, like,
Right.
how dare you?
Make a persuasion check.
And we also have Rayven.
Yeah, I was
Like, Rayven may not be here, but like...
This is why I hate it when,
Raven,
like, ah!
At least
You know?
character Rayven, like, might be able to help out.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm letting him do the advantage roll. So 25.
Oh, good.
She goes,
hell yeah.
"Please bring back proof, and we can go to the authorities with this. For right now, this needs to be an in-house knowledge. Cannot have this besmirching my name."
We will do our best to bring back solid proof, and I'm dreadfully sorry for what your family is going through right now. Now we'll be out of your hair, and we'll let you get through this as a family.
Thank you.
And I will start to leave now, because I was threatened with slander, so I am going.
Yeah, as we're leaving, I turn to Balthazar and Khaled. Fucking heal me now. I think my ribs are about to poke into my mountains. There it goes. That feels good.
Kelleth gives you the
Feel
good
charisma
touch.
damage.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Bally, you got anything for me? I'm still quite hurt.
What did you just call him?
I called him Bally.
That's what I thought.
Oh yes, that is delicious. Thank you. Now I'm feeling a bit better. Just a lot of bruises. Nothing
Just a
a good night's
lot. Just a
nothing a
lot
good
of
night's
internal
rest.
bleeding.
Nothing a good night's rest won't fix.
And about this time, it's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
As you leave Raven's house onto the streets of Waterdeep.
Is the sister outside? I thought she was leaving as well.
You do not see her.
Follow her.
You can try. Make a survival check.
Damn! If only I could. If only we had like. Do you know how much? Does anyone have any idea how much a sending stone would cost?
No clue.
21 for what?
My gunslinger on my Sunday game upgraded his sending stones to do unlimited messages. It only cost me 3,000 gold to do that. Let's see here. Sending stones are an uncommon magic item. So 500 gold roughly.
Still getting a bunch of jump. Be lagging it. Hope to me, friend.
That's a sentence.
Ooh, for a sending stone? Damn.
What do you mean?
That's
Two,
how much it's
as
worth.
in,
Oh,
As in two-
2,000 gold.
yeah, 2k gold for a
I
pair
read
of.
that as 2
Oh.
kilograms.
That's also what I thought.
I'm
2
like,
kilograms.
how does this help me?
Yeah, I was thinking a sending stone was something different. Damn. Because I'm thinking proof would be. Damn.
We have
Because
no proof.
we have access to his voice. We could have him tell her voice, but that's the thing. I, Sketch, will need access to use sending, or at the very least, some form of way of recording a message. I think I know something that we can do, and it might not be too expensive.
You got a good look at that orb.
Okay, now we can hear you.
Was it a good enough look to describe how it looked to somebody in detail?
Yeah.
Maybe we could have, I don't know. Well, maybe we could have Lady Blackstaff or my own dear Millie locate it for us. I believe I could give them a very detailed description of it. And wizards, I know they're inclined with this sort of thing. Perhaps my dear...
Yeah, somebody has to know more about it.
Because that's how, like, the find item shit works, right?
Yeah. They can look for an item up to 1,000 feet.
Dang. Well, perhaps I could ask Miss...
Yeah, with
I could ask her if somehow, whenever she teleported to me, saved that location somehow, or if she knew that location. I know not.
I don't know if you recall. She told you that she was able to teleport to you because of something she put on your body when she
I
first met
see.
you.
Have her check the logs, I guess. Alright. I really wish
Okay.
I would have remembered shield there.
no, well, I mean, being put down to 1 hit point kind of helped us.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, you would have only taken 14 damage less. It's only half your health almost.
Yeah.
Was it 14? Because you had like 9, 5. Oh no, that was the crit. So yeah,
Yeah.
it would have actually. Yeah, it would have been 14.
Okay. So you're trying to follow the sister, correct?
Yeah.
I suppose.
All right.
Yeah, So that's what we're doing.
So,
Sorry,
well, because
I missed-
Kelleth wanted to. He's just very quiet.
Yeah.
So let me see here.
So I suppose it's safe to say we now know who the big bad is going to be. At least who the main antagonist is.
Yeah, I'd say we do.
So, leaving Raven's house, you notice that the tracks for her sister head down the Street of Glances, heading towards essentially the North Ward.
All right. Let's see. I don't think I'd be able to see much flying up 10 feet. What do you all think?
No, 10 feet is barely anything.
Yeah. So I guess we can do nothing but try and follow the tracks.
Pretty much. Just try to see if we find anything.
Great, and I had to be wearing a fucking dress for this.
But you
Oh,
look so pretty in it.
I do
She's
look
one-
pretty.
She
Not now. I'll get that later. And then we just continue down the street.
Okay, go ahead and make another survival check for me with advantage. Very nice. You notice that the tracks double back and then head down Mendever Street.
Tricky.
she figured we'd be following her.
Or she went to talk with someone and then went back this way.
She figured we'd be following her. That's exactly what
So
she thinks.
the tracks originally went this way, then doubled back, and then headed down this one.
Are there any additional tracks with
Make
hers,
a
or?
make a perception check.
Well, I mean, I would ask. I'm actually asking that to Kelleth because he's the
No.
one who's doing the tracking.
There are no additional tracks.
Okay. So I suppose we just keep going. We don't have time to really stop and ponder.
Okay. Another one with advantage, please.
I think we missed that.
Oh,
Yep.
another one with advantage, please. Yeah, my internet's kind of acting up right now. We got a
I'm
storm
assuming
going
another
on.
one with advantage.
What was that?
I'm assuming he's having. There's a storm going on, so I'm assuming another one with advantage. I could pick up on context clues.
Well done. This is why you're an insightful rogue.
So the tracks lead down Delzoran Street, heading to a building. Hope you guys are able to hear all this.
Heading to a building.
Heading to a.
Yeah. Ignore this scene changes real quick.
You know what this reminds me of?
Okay, I know what you're doing.
Session, what, 2? I don't remember.
Do we want to give Sheev a little bit more of a top?
I would love a little bit more.
Who's willing to give him a little bit more help?
Let me try.
No soup for you.
That is exactly what I need.
Okay.
I'm up to now.
Out of
33.
amounts.
I can survive like that.
Yeah. You,
Especially if I just Eldritch Blast.
it's a shame I can't punch things because of
mean, you
story
can.
reasons.
You can always punch. Then you're gonna hurt.
This ain't Adventure League, son. Hopefully you guys can hear me. As you approach where the tracks go, it ends at the entrance to a very large grounds for a villa. And two guards are outside, and they say, "Halt! What brings you to the Castellanters?"
Castellantis.
Castle lantern.
Castellantis.
Aren't those the people that wanted to marry Rail?
Yeah, that's the family. That's the noble family that I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, but Rayven can feel free to correct me. They wanted Raven's father wanted Rail to marry into them, but Rail did not want to.
Correct.
Is that correct? Got it. What would so I guess we'll have Rayven say that her sister came here and we are just wanting to speak with her or something.
Yeah, so Raven will pipe up and say, "My sister Rifa came here recently and we wish to speak with her." And the guard says, "One moment," and goes into the building.
Roll for initiative.
I mean, you can if you want to. But,
Is my
I don't plan on
range?
attacking.
Is my vision range seriously only 5 feet here?
yeah? You don't have dark vision, do you?
But it's dark.
No, it's technically light out, but there's just so much for this map. Let's see here. Let me do it this way, because you guys have torchlight.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yes, that's much better. Now I can actually see some.
Oh, there's people around me.
What?
Yep, so what the guard goes in. About 5 minutes later, the guard comes back out and says, "Lord Castellander says you are to wait in the entranceway until you are summoned."
It's time, y'all.
Okay.
I assume I've been. Nah, we haven't been talking to him for that long yet, have we?
The guard, no.
The guard,
Don't
no.
try and charm the guard.
But why not?
We are to do as we are told, because the Castellantis haven't done anything to us.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
but a charm's not a bad thing. I'm just talking to him.
Yeah, but do
I
you
love
want
how
to
you
try and
try to
push our luck?
justify it.
What
Okay,
was
you
that?
seriously can't try and argue that inside isn't dim light.
What's that?
Are you able to see the entire room?
Yes.
Okay.
what
Yep,
is
it's a
that?
tiny room.
Yeah, so,
But it is the entranceway. This is where we are to wait.
yes.
And I will stand here and wait. I am not going to say anything aside from a thank you to the gods for letting us in.
Sheev's gonna yell out. Wait, do I see what that thing? Do I see that thing?
What thing?
It's a person.
Yeah, it's a person.
Wilford.
That's what?
That's a person.
It's a person.
It's actually an older tiefling. And he walks up to you and goes, "Oh, welcome to Castellanta Villa. Please be seated. Lord Castellanta will be with you in a moment."
I shall sit.
Sir, we frankly, we are not here for Lord Castellanta. We're actually here, looking for Reefa. What is it? Ivalanther?
Silverstar.
Alice.
Silverstar.
Alice.
Ilvestar.
Ilvestar.
Oh,
I already
yes.
told you I'm horrible with names.
I understand that, but my orders are to tell you to wait for Lord Castellanter.
Yes, and that's why we will not be present. Well, that's why we shall do just that.
Okay.
We're gonna wait because the Castellanters are a very powerful family, and we would not want to, in any way, shape, or form, try and make them mad.
You are no fun.
Hey, I'm a rogue, but I'm no thief.
All right. Oh, we're actually going to stop there for tonight's session. That's kind of a good spot to stop.
Yeah.
So, I
Roll for
know.
initiative then.
Trust me, if I didn't have to work tomorrow, I would keep on going.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
So, but I got to.
They ain't shit.
They ain't shit.
Yeah, I know some things.
What the hell do you know?
It's spoilers.
Yeah, there's a lot of spoilers, and I don't want to give them away.
The Castellanters are a kind of famous family in terms of D&D lore. You don't want to mess with them.
I mean, you totally can mess with them. That option is
Eldritch
always
Blast
there.
it is.
The option is always there. I'm just kind of curious for this. Oh, he would have gone before you with the 19.
Well, that's fun. Eldritch Blast. Not really, obviously.
No, I know. For shits and giggles purposes, though.
This isn't.
I don't
Trust
want
me.
to.
This isn't a. The Castellanters aren't involved with.
The 15 does just barely hit.
Damn right.
The Castellanters aren't involved with what we're doing right now. We are just here following Reefer. We are not going to attack the goddamn Castellanters.
It is too late.
We're not going to attack their poor old Dorman.
Do you want to do a fake battle with Victor?
You're damn
What
right.
did-
Okay.
What did Wilfus do?
Okay, with Victor. Victoro.
I thought it was Wilfut. The thing says Wilfut.
Yep. Wilford Crowley?
Oh, yes, it's just, I thought you wanted to roll initiative on Victoro, Castellanter.
Whoever that guy that's in front of me is.
Okay, so Wilford. Alright, hold on.
The Dorman. The Tiefling.
Yeah, who's... Okay.
No, I'm not going to attack poor Wilfut. I'm not doing anything
So,
here.
15 hits.
I'm a
14.
1v1 him.
1v1.
Alright, so I'll just use Victoro's. Okay. So he would technically go first. You're not technically surprised.
He gets 12 multi-attacks.
10 bludgeoning damage with an attack of 25.
Shit.
The first one was a natural 1, so he missed. Let me never whisper on this one. Alright, so now you did your Eldritch Blast for 16 damage to him.
Yep.
Put it at 36. Alright.
Damn.
Yeah, Wilford's not something that you want to fuck around with.
Huh.
Alright. 2 attacks. 17 and a 9.
17 hits.
7 bludgeoning.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna go well for me, frankly.
You think?
Actually, I think I'm gonna burn a first level spell slot and use shield on that one.
Okay. So no damaging. No damage from that.
So that means I'm back up to 17.
There you go. It's your turn.
You reckon it's a good time to reveal my new powers?
Do it.
Do it.
I'm gonna go ahead and link it for everybody.
The curse.
You have to utter the word.
I'm gonna say banana rang.
The command word is uttered. One of these is an ethereal blade. The wearer is automatically proficient on a hit. 1d6 plus charisma psychic damage.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, so it's a 1 minute 1d6. Nice.
Probably still gonna die.
20 hits. Oh, did I accidentally stop my stream? I didn't. Okay, good. Alrighty. Wilford. Misses.
Neither hit. With my now 14 AC.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, that +1 bonus AC is all the time.
No, I know. I'm saying.
Oh,
now
okay.
that I've got this. I've got a 14 AC.
Gotcha.
Your dex is only +2?
I've got a +3 dex.
So that means that if you're wearing the leather armor that I gave you...
I cannot wear the leather armor and get the +1 AC from this, so I'm just gonna not have the leather armor.
Really?
Yeah, it's the same either way because you just gave me standard leather armor.
Yeah, but is the cloak armor, or is it just a cloak?
It's a +1 bonus to AC.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you can...
It doesn't stack with the
flat
armor,
+1
though.
bonus.
It doesn't
Oh.
stack with armor.
Oh, it does not stack with armor. Yep,
Yeah,
didn't
sorry.
read that.
So.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and Eldritch Blast again.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my god.
He's looking rough. A 14 and 21.
I'm going to do shield.
Also,
on
you
that.
gotta shield that one.
Yeah, or else I die.
Yeah. Well, unconscious, but yeah.
Whatever.
I love this.
So I take another 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And, you said he was at 36 before, now he's at 16?
He's looking rough.
Let's see. I'm going for it again.
That hits.
Oh no.
Oh no.
2 beams?
Yeah, I've got it, so, it's, both of these beams are doing the damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Both
I've
of
got
them
it,
are
so
ones.
it's
Got
2
it.
beams of damage.
Alrighty.
I guess I should have cursed him. But wait, is it a Oh, I can do that as a bonus action, can't I?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's plus 3 damage to him, I guess.
He's still alive with 1 hit point.
No. Well, he wins.
Not by much.
No. That was impressive though.
I'll say if you did knock him unconscious or kill him or whatever, Victoria would have come out and used divine word on you. just for shits and giggles.
That was really fun though, and it's a good way to reveal my new cloak.
Yeah. I didn't mean to whisper that. I hate these always whisper rolls and things. I wish you could default it to never whisper.
Yeah.
How
I'm
much
just,
AC does shield give you again? 5?
+5.
Yeah, +5.
And a 19 plus, it would still hit anyway. Because if it's equal to it, it hits, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's say, because if not, I win.